Hey, what's going on, family? Man, I don't know what's going on today, man, but it's really going down. It's crazy to me, man. I hope everything's all right with y'all, man. But everything is going a little crazy down over here, man. Down here at my house, man. Down over in SoCal, up in California, man. And everything is just like burning up around here, man. Everything is on fire, man. You know, I don't care wherever folks live at around here, man. It's just it's crazy, man. I've never seen so many fires all at once, all of a sudden, man. Places that's not even close to each other, not in the proximity of one another. And I'm talking about whole different cities, whole different counties with fires that's going everywhere, man. We on fire around here, man. I don't know what's happening, man. I'm just, trying to figure this thing out, man. This gonna have to take a big investigation for them to see what's going on and figure this thing out, man. Because it ain't making no type of sense whatsoever. I'm talking about none. You know, yeah. I'm sitting here. I'm up this late. I'm up this late because shit. I don't know. Am I gonna have to evacuate? I really don't know the way this is going down, man. I really don't believe it. I've never seen nothing like this. Yeah, California, man, we have fires all the time, man. We always have fires, wildfires and stuff like this, man. But these fires is everywhere, man. In cities, I'm talking about not even close to each other. You got the whole Pacific Palisades burning up over 3,000 acres. Them burnt up, man, burnt up homes, burnt up people's homes and stuff of that nature, man. And it's still burning. It hasn't stopped. And then we got these hurricane-like winds from 80 to 100 miles an hour wind. You add that wind with that fire, man, you got a disaster, bro. You got a disaster, man. And that's only one little spot where they burning that, man. I don't get it, man. It don't make no sense to me, man. These fires ain't just starting by themselves in all these different places. All of a sudden, we having all these fires. Yeah, we have fires, but not to this magnitude, the way that it's going down right now, bro. You know, and yeah, man, I know I'm on here early morning, 1, 2 in the morning, but I'm gonna stay up because of the fire. I want to be aware if the fire getting ready to hit my door, man, because I need to be out of here. I need to be out of here, man. I'm talking about it's just traveling. You got Pacific Palisades, you got the Santa Monica, Malibu, all these places all at once, man. Calabasas, man. I mean, it's just crazy. These places is like a little ways from each other, but I'm just telling you the ones that's in more proximity right now. As of right now, I'm just speaking on the stuff that's in more closer proximity, man. And there's nowhere in the world that all these fires should be going at once like this. And I mean, it's a perfect storm for the with the wind, the fire, and it's fall time, so you're gonna have the dryness from the dry grass, the dry leaves, the dry vegetation. Everything that's up in the mountains and stuff like that, bro. It's just crazy to me, and all these is hidden in all these places. Then you come all the way across the freeway. You got stuff going all the way over in Seymour, where stuff is burning up over in the valley. You know what I'm saying? And how is that? You got stuff, fire surrounding the Getty Center even before you get over here, over across all the way over to the valley. You got fires climbing up these hills, man. And I'm talking about, man. I ain't talking about just the fire. They can't even put planes in the air and helicopters in the air to do the water drops. They can't do the water drops because the wind is so strong and so high right now. It's unsafe to put helicopters and planes up there to drop the water. And say if they said forget it, and they did go and they went to go drop the water. Say if they was trying to do water drops, and say that they could get up there and do that, which they can't, but say they could. The water is not even gonna hit where they dropping the water at because the wind is so high. When you got wind blowing at 80 to 100 miles an hour, man, that's crazy. That's a lot of wind. It just don't make no sense to me, man. It don't make no sense to me. A perfect storm, and all of a sudden, all these fires are starting in all these different places, man. And they got folks evacuating out their houses and stuff like that. But a lot of the people they got up out the house. That's the only good part about it. Was they got up out the house, man. You know. Then they turned around and the fires was so bad up there in the Palisades. It got so bad when the people was evacuating out their houses and they was coming down. They ended up jumping out their car, leaving their cars because the fire was jumping on the other side of PCH to where and so they trapped in the middle and they see other things on fire. They jumped out and left the car, but the ocean is right there. So they kind of like went over by the ocean and stuff like that to try to stay safe. At least they buy some water and stuff for that nature. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's crazy, man. And then with them jumping out their cars, man, it's just crazy, man. With them jumping out their cars, leaving their cars, right? Now all these cars are sitting there with no keys and stuff in it. Guess what? The fire trucks can't get through. So what the fire trucks do? They had the bulldozer to come in and just start moving the cars like that, bulldozing them out the way. So not only are they losing their homes, they also losing their vehicles. I mean, you know what I mean? Yeah, we all know the most important thing is to stay alive. I get that. I get that. I'm with all that. That's more important than any material things that you can have. But even after you stand alive, guess what? Now you ain't got your car, you ain't got your house. I mean, just how bad can it get for people, man? You know, and me personally, I don't believe in coincidences. All of a sudden, SoCal is on fire, man. How is that? How is that, man? And I really, came and I told y'all about what 3 different cities, which was the Pacific Palisades, Malibu, and Santa Monica. I'm talking about them 3 cities. It's 6 more I ain't even talked about yet. That is nowhere near the ocean. And this stuff is going on all night, man. These fires is bad. Other people that's not on fire, they losing power in their homes. Where now you ain't got no lights and all this old type of stuff, man. You know what I mean, man? It's something real demonic happening right now. And like I say, man, it ain't like a transformer blew up and then it caused these fires. All of a sudden, these fires just all of a sudden just start happening. Come on, man. And the fires are not starting themselves. They're not starting themselves. It's crazy, man. And I'm talking about by the time all these winds get through, because these winds ain't supposed to calm down until 6 o'clock tomorrow evening. So, and long as them winds is out there, this blowing that hard like that, these fires is gonna spread because stuff is, them little flickers of fire go and catch something else on fire, and then catch something else on fire. And I'm not talking about people are like, I'm talking about burning it down to the structure of the house. Like my head down to the fat meat, all the way down, man. You know, and for me, I mean, can I prove that somebody did this or somebody did that? Nah, I can't prove that. I'm not an investigator. But how the hell do you explain all these fires happening at one time, man? Like, man, that shit, man, I got my shit packed up by the door just in case. Just in case, because it's already threatening over here. Is over in Seymour. All that stuff is like San Fernando Valley. You know what I'm saying? And then it ain't that far. And then if it comes over the hill over there by the Getty Center, that's not far. And when I say over the hill, over the mountain and down in the valley. So it's just a lot of foolishness going on, man. And I don't even understand where it's all coming from, man. And people that's not getting affected by it as of right now, it's still a possibility that they can. To me, it don't make any sense whatsoever. I'm just being real with y'all, telling y'all what it is and what I'm seeing, family. I was supposed to get out today. I was gonna get out today and go out and get content and do all this and do all that. But this here stuff is like more important than any shoot. Ain't nothing you could really even do out there anyway. With all these fires, the air quality is bad. They done closed airports down because of all the black smoke from these fires. You can't see nothing. Man, it's just bad, man. It's just bad. How can a whole state be in turmoil down in SoCal, down in Southern California? How can the whole thing be in turmoil like this? Then you got up there in Calabasas. Now it's fires up there. I mean, these fires are just running from city to city, huh? I think it's getting a little help, and folks might say, oh, well, it probably did this and did that and made it over there. Well, tell me this, how the hell did it make it to Seymour? It would have a burn trail from there all the way over to Seymour. How did it make it over to Seymour? Over in the valley. Now you got Seymour up there on fire. Where it's threatening these people's houses and their livelihoods and stuff of that nature, man. It's crazy to me. I just can't believe what I'm seeing going on, man. And then not only that, it's the new year. It's the new year, and this is how these people got to start off they New Year's with a loss. They losing your home, losing your car. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that's really great that folks, so far as I know, haven't lost life yet. That's how come you ain't gonna catch me sitting up here tonight talking about, oh, I'm gonna go shut it down. No, I want to know when this stuff is, if this stuff is coming at me, so I could hurry up and do a movie, get up out of here, and get somewhere. I mean, it just don't make no sense to me how these fires is doing. You can't just sit up and tell me that ain't nothing happening. Then not only that, the other I'll name about three or four cities. The other cities is like Seymour, Pasadena, Pasadena, La Crescenta, uh, shit, man. It's just so many different cities. I'm still not even through with the cities, man. These cities is on fire, man. On fire, man. People are losing their home. The lady got on the news and said that her parents was like 90-some years old. She got her mom and them out the house. She was raised in the house. She said they've been in their house for 75 years, and they insurance company just canceled their fire insurance. But the fire was, her neighbor's house was on fire across the street, but hers wasn't. So she's up there wetting down the house, you know what I'm saying, trying to do anything she can to try to save the house, because it ain't nothing but so many firefighters. And when you got fires like this going on, you can't just, these firefighters ain't got enough manpower to fight that, especially when you fighting that wind, with that fire, and that wind is blowing that fire wherever they set it at. The wind is gonna spread it like it's like an inferno out here. It's like an apocalypse out here, man. And it really don't make no sense, man. But and over here, what I'm talking about, man, we talking about an hour away from over there. Then Pasadena, an hour and a half. You know, you got Pasadena over there on the fire, up there in Eaton Canyon, over in Eaton Canyon, up in Altadena. Then the fires was coming down to Pasadena. I started seeing some fires in some residential neighborhoods down in Pasadena too. You know, normally when we have fires up here, bro, it be wildfires, not fires where it's burning up these $1 million homes and stuff like that, all the way to the ground, like an inferno, like hell or something. You know what I'm saying? But just burning this stuff up. And I ain't talking about just no raggedy areas either, man. I'm talking about millions of dollars worth of homes, man. One home might cost you the time 5, 10 million, 300 million or something like that, man. Burning these people's stuff up. Burning it up. But they had the fires coming down from Eaton Canyon all the way up into Pasadena. Now you got the old folks' home is being threatening. You got people from the neighborhood and people just pulling up on them, trying to help get them old people out. Yeah, the police had the SWAT van out there taking some old people. They got the city bus. They got ambulances. They got all this shit trying to get these old people out of here and take them down to the Civic Center and down to the Civic Center and then over in Highland Park and stuff like that, to get these people somewhere situated. And it's cold outside, where these old people was out here with blankets, and half of them couldn't even walk for themselves. Half of them had to be in a wheelchair. It was just good, beautiful thing to see the community come together to be able to help these people get these things done, man. And while these people is out here trying to fight fires and do all this stuff, but there's so many fires going everywhere, and ain't nothing they can do. And normally when folks be having fire like that, you know, folks from out here go to these other states and go help these people fight these fires. I'm not really seeing nobody from other states come out here and help them fight this inferno. I'm not talking about just a fire. I'm talking about an inferno. And that's crazy in my city, in SoCal. You know what I'm saying? And as we sit here right now and talk and go through this, ain't nobody safe, not even me. That's why I ain't thinking about no sleep. I'm more or less thinking like, when is it going to arrive? Let me make sure at least I get up out of here. I already got some stuff packed, so I can already grab that stuff, throw it in my car, and snatch my computer up off this thing, wrap it up, jump in my car, and roll. As soon as I see it even closer to me. Because right now, it ain't number about 15, 20 minutes away. So I don't know what this fire gonna do. This wind shifts and this wind do whatever it want to do. You know, Mother Nature is undefeated. You can't beat Mother Nature. That's something you will never beat. I don't care what kind of national disaster happened, from hurricanes, earthquakes, tornadoes, the ocean. It's undefeated. You can't beat that. It's no way around that. You cannot beat that. You can't stop that. But it seems like folks will try to come together. That you didn't have the whole day, 2 days, the 2 days, and here come another day, and I don't see where all the help is. And then the y'all's president, he don't care nothing about Cali. Shit, don't nobody vote for him out there. You got a few idiots to do, but ain't nobody. This is a blue state. It's a Democratic state. I'm not Democrat or Republican, but I believe that I know right from wrong. It's just crazy to me what's going on out here, man. Then you got Eden Canyon, La Cañada, La Crescenta. Then you got Santa Clarita, and all these different places, man, is like really far from each other. Man, just burning the hell up, bro. And they burning down structures, apartment buildings, and in people's homes, man. In people's home. But you ain't just losing the house, you're losing all your possessions. You're losing everything that you ever worked for. Everything that you ever worked for. And I mean, this stuff is burning down. I'm not talking about, oh, my house caught on fire, the fire department came, they put the fire out. Okay, I got some fire damage. I could go back in there and remodel it and fix it. No, this shit is getting burnt down, whole structures. The whole thing. The only thing you see in laying left there is some cement and maybe the frame of the house, if you're lucky. I mean, this is a national disaster. Period. Just like back not long ago, maybe a year or so ago, how the fire just burnt up that whole part of Hawaii. Just burnt up all that stuff, burnt in people's homes and all that stuff up. This is just that, just as serious as that. Because we don't know what's happening right now to the smoke clear to really know if we got some people that passed away or what. We don't know. I don't know, man. I just man, it's something strange that's going on. All this didn't happen till after January 6th again. Now here go some rhetoric happening. Like, man, what's really going on? What's happening? How's this happening? In all these different places, an hour and a half from there, 2 hours from here. But it's all happening like in sequence, simultaneously, to where like all these fires just all of a sudden just popped up. It ain't like the fire ran all the way over here. It might have ran in that one area down over there, over on the coast to a certain degree. But to come all the way over here and burning up stuff over here in the valley, you got to realize you got to come up, you got to go over a mountain, down a mountain, through, then come down the other side of that mountain, like in a whole nother state damn near, which it ain't, but Cali's just that big. And come down a whole nother mountain to start burning stuff all the way on a whole nother side. And to me, can't nobody tell me that, oh, this fire just happened, or, oh, somebody was smoking a cigarette and thumped the butt. You can't tell me that. Not for it to be in all these different places, all these different areas at once, man. Normally they wild fires. So really they burning up the mountains pretty much. And some people that live in the mountains, they may lose their home, they may not. That that's wildfires. But when you got whole neighborhoods burn up, that's strange to me. It don't take a rocket science to see something ain't right. Something ain't right. We out here burning where you go to other places where I guess they said they can't get us with an earthquake. They get us another way. And then you go to these other places and everybody's froze out. Ice storms, snowstorms, man. What's going on, man? What's really going on? All this stuff is just happening. All this stuff is just happening, man. Whole Midwest it snowed out. Cold, below zero. You ain't seen this type of foolishness in decades and all this stuff. And now all of a sudden all this stuff is happening. I mean, man, I don't know, man. I couldn't tell you, man. But I was tripping off of that before these fires struck. All of a sudden we got all these major fires, man. I can't make that make sense. I can't make it make sense. I really can't, man. It's crazy to me. Man, I don't know, man. I just, I have empathy for people because, that could be me, that could be you, that could be anybody. You know what I'm saying? Going through that type of thing to that degree. I mean, that's a whole lot. But the only thing, but with everything bad, I always try to find something good out of the what's going on bad. The good so far as I know, no one has lost life. That's the most important thing. I mean, we can all rebuild, we can all do this, we can all do that. Especially if you got the stuff hooked up right to where you uh 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 paying your insurance and have your insurance. And that's another thing, man. Y'all, hey fam, check this out. I don't care where you from, I don't care where you live at. Here go the thing. When you get your insurance, I don't care whatever the natural disaster is, wherever you live at, you make sure you get that insurance. Because these insurance companies will sell you a policy, but when your stuff, I'm gonna use my state. When something happened, it was an earthquake. Oh, well, we don't cover that. You didn't have earthquake insurance. My house burnt up. Oh, we don't cover that. That's not in your policy. That's something you had to add on. You didn't add that on. So make sure when you going through a policy, man, don't just go in and say, "Oh, I got insurance on my house, man." Yeah, you probably do. Yeah, you got insurance on it, but does it cover what happens in your state? And that's what these people do. They try to get you like that. That's the way that they beat you because you just thinking, "Oh, I got insurance. Oh, all that got to be in there." No, asking people, does it cover earthquake insurance? Does it cover fires? That's what happens out here. Earthquake and fires. We don't have tornadoes. We don't have hurricanes, but we're getting hurricane-like winds though. All of a sudden, we've been having Santa Ana winds all our life, but not nothing like this. But you know, if you're in Miami, you want to get hurricane insurance. And then within that hurricane insurance, yeah, you had a current hurricane insurance, but it don't cover water damage. So make sure because that's how they get you. You say, well, it it had I had hurricane insurance. Yeah, it do, but read your policy. It doesn't say that it covers water. But that's how they play you. This is what they do. So whenever you get a policy on your home, make sure that it covers all them areas, because at the end, they don't want to pay you no money. They want you to pay into them for 30 years. And ain't never had a claim. Ain't nothing ever happened to your home. But the day that something happened to your home, they want to cut you off the insurance, and you wasn't covered for this. And you've been paying all these years and didn't even know that. So they done made their money off of you, but they don't want to spend back and invest in what Mother Nature did to your house. Oh, it didn't have wind insurance. The wind blew my roof off. Oh, it don't cover wind. I'm telling you, man, you got to check these things. You got to check them. You know what I'm saying? You got to check them. Make sure everything is in that policy. So if something happens, you're covered. You're not just at a loss wondering what you're gonna do. That's how come a lot of these people out here, they go to killing themselves and everything else. I lost everything I had. But if you'd have covered it the way that you were supposed to cover it, you wouldn't even worry about that. That's okay. I wanted a new kitchen, a new house, and new this anyway. But you still rebuild your house in the same fly area that you was at. Now you can rebuild it better than it was before it happened. Even though they might want to build it back to the way that it exactly was, but you could spend a couple extra dollars. Well, now instead of this, I want to put that. So this, I want to put that. You give them the extra money for that part of it, and you still got what you wanted, and you really ain't spent that much money. Because whatever was in there, I'm sure was fly, but now you just want to upgrade it, and you know how much the stuff you had in there cost. So they got to pay the cost of what you had in there, and then you pay the difference for what your upgrade is going to be. And I'm not trying to talk to nobody like they crazy or dumb or anything like that. It's no disrespect to nobody. I just want you to cover yourself and have your own back, family, because these people out here don't care nothing about us, man. They don't care nothing about us. They don't. Everybody, all these folks out here is greedy, and especially all these rich billionaires and millionaires. They want to keep you broke. They want to keep you down. You know, you might think you got some money. You might have 300,000-400,000 in the bank and think you doing something. That ain't no money. That ain't no money. Shit, if you can't even go pay cash for a house around here for that. Not even a condo. You know, so don't think that this changes a whole bunch of money. It's a nice jump start to get you to where you're trying to go, and keep grinding when you get there. Keep grinding, because you get to the point to where you got some money. But this stuff, what I'm seeing is going on around here right now, tonight, yesterday, and tomorrow, these things that I see happening right now, it's going to be a whole cold thing, because a lot of these people ain't going to have their insurance right, or they ain't going to have fire insurance, or you know, and if it was an earthquake, you don't have earthquake insurance, all that stuff. And they try to slick you like that because they don't want to pay you if something like that happens anyway. They just want to get slow grind you and get the money from you year after year, man. But it's a cold thing what I'm seeing right now, man. Folks losing their homes and stuff. And really, like I say, you know, myself, I'm kind of like on paranoia tip. I ain't gonna say I'm scared. I'm on a paranoia tip. What I ain't gonna do is go to sleep, because I don't want to wake up and there's fire running all through here, and I can't get up out this joint. So I need to keep up with what's going on tonight and tomorrow until these winds calm down. Once the winds calm down, then the fires, it don't have nothing to make the fire spread the way that it spread, like a inferno. Like you take one of them old heaters and you turn it on and it go woof, and ain't nothing but fire up in there. You know? That's the way it is right now with that wind out there and these fires that's coming, burning up all this stuff. Like I say again, man, I'm talking about, man, listen to all these cities, I'm telling you. And these cities ain't sitting on top of each other, bro. Pacific Palisades, Santa Monica, Malibu, Calabasas. Then you got it going over in Hollywood Hills. All these different places. You got Hollywood Hills. Okay. Then you got to come in over up by the Getty Center. The fires is covering the Getty Center from the front and the back, or either from the side and the side. It's coming up on both sides of the Getty Center. Okay, this stuff ain't by each other. Then you come all the way over to the valley, up the mountain and down the mountain, and you got Santa Clarita, and you got Sylmar. Then all the way across the freeway, you got La Crescenta, La Cañada, Pasadena. Come on, man. Come on, man. There's the fire don't have a brain of its own, and you know, to me, like I say, it's something strange going on. This fire ain't just spreading. Somebody is putting a match to it straight out. I'm gonna just say it. Ain't nowhere in the world that all these fires is happening simultaneously. Well, let me put it like it, at the same time. All these fires is happening at the same time, all at once, and burning up stuff like that, man. In all fly areas. It don't make no sense. And even if it wasn't fly areas, it's still something fishy about it. So man, I just wanted to get on here, man, really, man, and get that off my chest and get that off my mind, man, you know, and the one more cold thing that what I don't understand. Where's all the firefighters from these other states that normally, you know, when they need help, we go help them. Why ain't nobody out here helping put these fires out? And if they are, I don't know about it. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it. It's a cold thing, but you know, ain't nobody begging for nothing, man. We from LA, man. We strong people. Everything gonna be all right. But at the same time, I see what's going on, and I just so happen to have compassion for my neighbors, my brothers and sisters, the neighbors. And for me, it's no matter what color you are, because you know, here is just a big old giant melting pot, man. Everybody mind their business, everybody doing their thing, everybody trying to get their paper, everybody trying to live their life, man. So, you know, I just got up on here to vent that out, man. Man, this AK International, man. I appreciate y'all, man. And like I said again, I said it yesterday, man. Look, I appreciate everybody that's already subscribed to me, you know, and you know, we're gonna go on this whole journey together, man. And I appreciate it if y'all like, share, subscribe, man. It'd be greatly appreciated. Whoever comes on, like, share, subscribe, man. Spread the word so people can know what's going on with all this, man. Hey, man, I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all be blessed, man. Stay safe. Stay out that cold if where you're at is freezing cold. Stay out the burning up heat if it's hot. But most of these places is freezing cold right now. That what I've been seeing, you know, because I keep up with what's going on, you know, around the country. So man, you know, man, y'all be safe, man, and enjoy y'all Wednesday, man. This is AK International, man. I'm out. Be safe, man. Much love. All right, deuces.